Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Nick from Noobkill coming at you with another video today. So welcome back to Nick's Picks. This is where I give you guys my NFL predictions for week 5. Last week for week 4, the teams that I did not get right were the Colts, Carolina Panthers, Ravens, Patriots, and Lions. So yeah guys, in total I believe I went 9-5. Not too bad, but hopefully we can do a lot better this week. Now the teams with the bye this weekend are going to be the Jags, the Chiefs, the Saints, and the Seattle Seahawks. Now guys, of course, these are all my predictions. The point of this series, I want to know what you guys think as well. So leave your comments in the comment section below. But yeah, guys, talking about last week, yo, I know I'm wearing this Patriots shirt, and man, that was a poor showing for us for week 4 last week. We could have went undefeated without Tom Brady. We got shut out. It was pretty insane, but I can't even sweat it because this weekend we are gonna get the GOAT. TB12, Tom Brady's back. But yeah guys, enough talk, let's get into the predictions for this week. So our first game is going to be the Redskins versus the Ravens. Now the Ravens, they were one of those undefeated teams going into last week, but they ended up losing against the Oakland Raiders. And then of course the Redskins, I think they're like they won their last like 2 straight or something like that. After the Giants, they played I think the Browns last week and they beat the Browns. So I think they're 2 straight in a row, and I think they got that momentum. Now I know Baltimore is at home and they have a pretty good record and stuff, but I'm gonna give this one to the Redskins here. I'm gonna give that one to the Redskins. I think they can come out and win this game. And then our next game, we do got the Jets versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now you guys remember back 2 weeks ago, the Jets got manhandled against the Kansas City Chiefs, and then last week actually the Pittsburgh Steelers destroyed and manhandled the Kansas City Chiefs. So pretty much that's saying, and the Jets having a really bad start to the start of the season, and the Pittsburgh Steelers, they just had a really poor game 2 weeks ago, just when the Jets had a poor week against the Eagles, but they came out blazing last week. So I think they're going to take this one. They are at home as well, so I'm going to give that one to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now next we got the Eagles versus the Lions. Now the Lions, they're having a very slow start as well. They're kind of like how the Lions have been doing, but they have been putting up some numbers, which is not too bad. They are playing at home, and then now the Eagles, they're playing insane. Wentz is going off as his start in his first rookie start. It's been amazing, guys, seeing him play, especially when he manhandled the Steelers. That was unbelievable. But last week the Eagles actually did have the bye as well, so they're well rested, they're undefeated, and they're gonna stay undefeated this weekend. Now there's only 2 undefeated teams going into this weekend. That's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Denver Broncos, but we'll get to that. Next we got the Colts versus the Bears. Now the Bears, they did beat the Lions last week, but like we said, the Lions are having a really slow start. And the Colts actually lost in London against the Jags. 27-30 I believe was the final score. But that being said, I think the Colts can still come out and win this one. They are at home, so I'm gonna give that one to the Colts. Hopefully they don't fail me this week as well. But yeah, our next game, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Miami Dolphins. Now the Dolphins, they got destroyed on the Thursday night game against the Bengals, and then the Tennessee Titans, I think they lost against the Houston Texans again, I think 20-27 last week. That was played in Houston as well, so they're on the road still. But even though Miami's at home, I'm gonna give this one to the Texans. I mean the Titans. I think the Titans can get this one done. So there we go with that one. Next we got the Houston Texans versus the Minnesota Vikings. Now the Vikings, that defense has been insane. I'm gonna give this one to them, no questions about that, and they are playing at home. There it is right there. Now this is the game that I know I'm gonna be watching tomorrow. I don't care about what anything else happens in those other 1 o'clock games. I'm watching the Patriots game. Tom Brady's back, guys, and he's going against the Browns. Now he's going against the Browns, and I believe the Browns are the only team in the league to not win a game just yet, and hopefully the Patriots don't mess it up and give them their first win. I don't think that's gonna happen. Tom Brady's back, guys. We're gonna give this one to New England. This one's kind of a no-brainer. Now the next one, this one is gonna be one of the game of the weeks, guys. This is a 4 o'clock game. We got one of the best offenses right now, the most crazy rush offenses, especially with Matt Ryan. He's like the passing leader. The running game's going for them. And then last week, Julio Jones went off for 300 yards. But then we do have the Denver Broncos. Like we said, they are undefeated. and that defense is still killer. So you got a really good offense versus a really good defense. So this one is going to be tough. It is played in the Mile High, but I'm going to give it to the upset here. I think the Falcons can do this, upset the Denver Broncos, and hand them their first L of the season. So yeah, guys, I'm giving that one to the Falcons. That might be crazy, but it might happen, guys. So there we go. Next, we got the Bengals versus the Dak Attack Dallas Cowboys. Now, this one is going to be tough because the Dak Attack has been playing really well, especially Elliott has been playing amazing as well. Dallas has been winning their games. Actually, they played against San Fran. They had a really slow start in the first half or first quarter, and then after that, they just ran away with it. But then the Bengals, they did beat the Dolphins. Now, I think the Bengals are going to win this one. I know it's in Dallas, but I'm giving this one to the Bengals right there. Next, we do got the Buffalo Bills versus the LA Rams. Now, this is insane. I was so shocked that they handed us a donut last week. And then, of course, the Rams. The last 3 games, they have won. Out of the 4 weeks, they've only lost 1 game, and that one loss was in week 1, and they took a donut, and they lost to the 49ers, 27-0. No one really thought that this team was going to really come back like that and win the last 3 games. Now, they haven't been playing the best teams. They played like the Buccaneers, and I forget who they played last week, but they did win, but they're still winning. But that being said, they are at home, but the Buffalo Bills have that ampness. They just beat the Patriots. They just destroyed them, actually. So I'm giving this one to the Buffalo Bills. They actually played 2 really great weeks. They beat the Cardinals really bad as well the week before that. LeSean McCoy has been stepping up a lot. So if they can establish that run game first before Todd Gurley runs all over the place, the Buffalo Bills can win this one for sure. So there is that game. Next, we got the Chargers versus the Oakland Raiders. Now, the Raiders, they handed the Baltimore Ravens their first L of the season, and the Chargers just crumbled last week. I forget who they played. I can't remember who they played, but they just crumbled and lost the lead, and they lost the game. I think it was against the Saints, actually. So yeah, guys, I'm going to give this one to Oakland. They are at home as well. So there's that. Next, we got the Giants versus the Green Bay Packers. Now, they were undefeated till they faced up against the Redskins, and then they lost their last 2 games. I forget who they played last week, but they lost that game as well, I believe. And then the Green Bay Packers, they just came off a bye. They're well rested, and they're playing in Lambeau Fields. It's almost near impossible to beat Aaron Rodgers at home. So that one's kind of a no-brainer. We're going to give that one to the Green Bay Packers. And then finally, we got our Thursday night game. Now, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they have been losing all their games. I think they're 1-3 this right now. Actually, both teams are 1-3. What is that? The Carolina Panthers are playing horrendous, man. No one thought they were going to play like this. People were just going to thought they took that big loss in the Super Bowl and they were going to come back with a lot of vengeance. But, man, no vengeance has been seen, man. They got destroyed by, like I said, the Falcons. That offense is going insane. And then the Buccaneers, they have been losing, but they've been putting up a bunch of points on the board. They lost the game, but they still put up the points. So kind of got to hand that to them. But I don't know. I'm just going to give this one to the Panthers. They are at home. So there it is, guys. Those are all my picks for Week 5. Tell me in the comment section below of who you guys think are that... But yeah, guys, that's who I picked for this week. If you guys agree with me, go ahead and leave a like on this video. And if you guys don't, tell me in the comment section why you don't think one of the teams I picked are going to win. Yeah, go ahead and rebuttal with yourselves. That's the whole point of this series, guys. But yeah, I really want to thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourself an awesome and relaxing football Sunday, guys. And I'll catch you guys soon, all right? Peace.